Ever wondered which juicer can turn those rock-hard carrots into pure liquid gold without leaving you sweating, disappointed, or broke? Get ready, because your carrot juice game is about to change forever. Today, we're counting down the top 5 juicers for carrots on the market. From budget heroes to premium powerhouses, I'll reveal their real-world pros, surprising quirks, and the honest truth after hands-on testing, so you'll know exactly which one deserves a spot in your kitchen. By the end, you'll have a crystal-clear idea of which juicer fits your lifestyle, taste buds, and, well, tolerance for cleanup. Number 5. Omega H-3000R. This juicer has gotten some solid street cred in the entry-level category, but let's just say it didn't exactly sweep me off my feet in every area. Well, the first thing I noticed was its compact size. If you live in an apartment, or your kitchen counter is already a battleground of gadgets, not naming names, you'll appreciate how little space the H-3000R takes up. Assembly is a breeze, and you'd barely hear a whir while it works, so early birds and night owls alike can get their juice fix without becoming a household enemy. Pushing a carrot through the chute, you can feel the 150-watt motor steadily chomping away, and honestly, it impressively powered through even dense root veggies. The best part? The juice yield. With carrots, the Omega H-3000R produces a brightly colored, super fresh juice that left the pulp pretty dry, which signals it's not wasting any of your precious produce. And cleanup? Very straightforward, which for someone like me who wants to get juicing done in 10 minutes tops, is a gift. But, you know, the reality sets in quickly. That feed chute is, well, pretty petite. I found myself chopping a lot more than I wanted. Those big, beautiful carrots, you'll be busting out the knife. And as much as I loved the simplicity, I missed some versatility. The lack of a foam separator or pulp control means you can't fine-tune your juice experience. It's a one-style-fits-all situation. 4. AMZCHEF SJ036. At number 4 is the AMZCHEF SJ36, a newcomer with a sleek look and some serious promises. Okay, let me be honest. When I set it up, the first thing that grabbed me was how modern and sturdy it felt. The triple filter system was calling my name, and boy did I fall for it. Feeding carrots into this machine feels oddly satisfying. The self-feeding function practically pulls them in for you, so you're not constantly shoving produce through with a stick. Talk about easy mornings. I tested it with a bunch of carrots, some kale, and even apples. The juice was vibrant, with a smooth consistency. The 250-watt motor hums quietly, no angry blender noise here. What really stands out is the dryness of the pulp. No soggy mess to squeeze by hand for the last drops. This means it's squeezing out pretty much everything those carrots have to give. But, and there's always a but, the AMZCHEF isn't entirely hassle-free. It looks fancy, but the user manual, well, let's just say I've read IKEA instructions that made more sense. Plus, despite its big mouth, you'll still have to chop up some of those truly monster carrots. I noticed that while leafy greens were handled easily, you really need to double-check those seeds and rinds if you're mixing in other produce. Juice quality was high and the colors popped, but occasionally the juice did have a smidge of extra pulp that didn't strain out completely, so if you're a texture snob, you'll notice. Number 3. Nutribullet NBJ50300. Cracking into the top 3, things start to heat up fast. The Nutribullet NBJ50300 is a crowd favorite for beginners and serious juicers alike, and after testing, I get the hype. Right out of the box, the Nutribullet screams practicality. It's got a wide-mouthed feed chute, and for once, you can toss in pretty hefty carrot pieces without a ton of prep. The 150-watt motor is strong, humming softly but powering through carrots with surprisingly good yield. Juice comes out crisp, sweet, and executes consistently batch after batch. That's where you start to feel the professional energy that Nutribullet brings. The juice containers are big, the kind that lets you prep for days, not just hours. And let's talk cleanup. Most parts pop apart easily, and while the mesh basket needs a little scrubbing, the included brush made it bearable. If you hate finicky gear, you're going to be relieved. However, it's not all sunshine. The small chute is minimal, which sometimes means you need to prep your pieces smaller than advertised. And, there were a couple of jams. Not a daily thing, but when it happened, I had to take the machine apart, a tiny dance no one enjoys first thing in the morning. Carrots? Usually easy, but throw in a softer fruit or fibrous celery and, well, the Nutribullet can struggle a bit. I ended up wishing it was just a tad easier to clean. Pulp sometimes gets stuck in the middle, and you really need to get in there for a truly spotless wash. 2. Hurom H-AA-BBB17. Just missing the top spot, the Hurom H-AA-BBB17 is a serious step up, and for good reason. I mean, the first time I tried it, I could tell this was a premium experience. The juicer feels like a luxury item, from its matte finish to the sturdy pieces that snap together with satisfaction. Assembly is a little daunting at first, especially with its multiple parts and a manual that, well, let's say, could use a few more grammar lessons. But once you get it set up, you'll want to keep it on your counter for good 8. Carrots go in and get pulverized slowly and methodically. You can practically see the juice being wrung out drop by drop, maximizing every ounce. The Hurom seriously excels when it comes to dry pulp and high juice yield. My carrot juice was clean, rich, and almost shockingly smooth, as if it was pressed in a juice bar. Bonus, it comes with a juice cap, so you can mix drinks in the chamber before pouring. The kind of feature that feels silly until you try it and think, why didn't they all have this? Cleanup wasn't painful. Most parts rinse quickly, aside from the juicing screen, which loves to catch fibers and needs a good brush down every so often. But, I'll take that trade for the kind of juice I got. There's just a single speed, and you'll want to chop your carrots into reasonable pieces because the feed chute isn't gigantic. Number 1. Nama SJ200. Drum roll, please. The juicer that's blown me away at every test, the Nama SJ200. Let me just say, if you think all juicers are the same, you haven't tried this one. The Nama is a true cold press beast, delivering insane results for both beginners and lifelong juice fanatics. First off, the design. It's stunning, sure, but functional in a way that feels like juicing finally entered the future. The larger feed chute means less chopping, thank you, so I can pop in whole carrots or big chunks without slowing down my morning routine. Operation is whisper quiet compared to the average juicer, so you can power up a healthy vibe before sunrise or after midnight. No complaints from the neighbors. What about performance, folks? This thing yields what feels like every last drop from your carrots. The pulp, drier than the Sahara. The juice, silky, fresh, and consistent, even after multiple batches. I loved that the stainless steel strainer ensures the cold press process goes slow and strong, squeezing out maximum flavor and nutrition. With the 16:1 gear ratio, you're getting top efficiency, more juice in your glass, more value for your money. And yes, the juice stays fresh longer because there's barely any foam or separation. Even cleanup was not the hassle marathon I expected. Most pieces come apart easily, and everything feels thoughtfully designed for daily use, not just special occasions. After weeks of testing, the Nama SJ200 hasn't slowed down, clogged, or made me second-guess my choice. Final thought. So there you have it, 5 contenders, each with their quirks, but only one true carrot juice king. No more kitchen disappointment, just pure sweet carrot goodness every single time. Happy juicing!